Hi there, it's Shell and Clint.
Hello.
So, I had a fairly simple project. I was thinking about what I need to make for my journal. And I was thinking I needed a few more paper clips. So, we're going to go ahead and make a couple more today. And, you know, nothing like huge. I'm just going to kind of eyeball where I want my size. Probably about this big. This is probably like 2.5 by 2 or so. It's not perfect, and that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and cut. Let's just do 3 of them today. Maybe 4. We'll see what kind of time we have, things like that. We're having a really busy week this week. So they don't have to be perfect size or anything. I think I already mentioned that. But, you know, I kind of want them to be fairly similar in size. So, yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do 4. I haven't really decided if I am going to do, let's do this piece. If I am going to do just 1 journal or if I'll do 2. So, but if I do 4 of each item, at least 4, then I'll have 2 for each book, because I tend to make like 2 signatures. Or, you know, if I just make 1 signature, maybe I'll have 4 books. Who knows? I seriously doubt that, though, especially this time of year. Now, this is a, sorry about that. This is a protector, like a page protector, and so I'm just going to cut down just a few of those as well. I'm going to make them a little bit bigger, and then I can trim them after I get them sewn on. So if you've been with me for a while, this may look kind of familiar. It is a little shaker paper clip. So I'm just going to cut 4 of them, and it's really, really simple. I just thought this would be really fun. Kind of went through my head all night. We have a long day ahead of us today, and I did not get a video made yesterday for today, so really it is like 5:45 in the morning. But I really wanted to get this done for you guys, and I've been up since about 2, just because I was cold, and it was just one of those days. But anyways, what we're doing is we're going to make little shaker paper clips, and I think they'll be kind of fun. Again, this is something that I have shown in a previous tutorial, so I am just going to kind of show you what my plan is. These are the backs. So, see, that one's quite a bit different. I'm just kind of straightening it up. I could trim it, you know, after I have them sewn and stuff, but right now I am just going to trim it. Like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to work on the back part, then we're going to sew it, and then I'll show you, you know, what else I have planned. So here we just want to kind of decorate these, and let me grab some stuff that I didn't pick up and I should have brought over, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my burlap, and what I wanted was like some music paper and stuff, and here is just a little kind of thing of papers, music paper, coffee dyed paper, things like that. So I think that would be kind of fun to put on the back. There's a little bit of paper there. see what else I have. Okay. So I just want some interest like on the backings right now. So maybe 2 of them I'll put this like on, especially the ones that have, I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it. It has like an image from the back. So let me find my ink blender, which I do not see anywhere. That's okay. Here's my Distress ink. And I wasn't planning on using this, but I really feel like it needs some color. You guys know how I am. So let's go ahead and pop a little bit of Distress ink on here. And so kind of what I'm doing right now is just kind of going over to see what I want to cover up. Like I have this huge green piece right there, but I think I can cover that up with some lace. And here's a little bit of lace that I had from yesterday's projects. So let's just kind of see what we have in here. And then of course I do have this kind of shiny lace, which I really love. I think that's just really pretty and so cheerful for burlap. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, maybe we'll use this rickrack. That's pretty. I like that. So again, I'm just going to kind of collage. And just kind of see what I want to put. And like I said, this will all be under, so you want it to be well glued down or sewn down or whatever you want before we put the front on. This is a cute, this one says Madman. So I probably don't want to use that. Let's see what's on the back of this paper. Sunshine, that's kind of cute. Let's just see what we can do with that, if anything. But yeah, we're going way up in the mountains today to do a locate first thing in the morning. Then we have several private locates to do. And it's just going to be a very, very, very long day. But we're kind of looking forward to it because we haven't really, I'm going to make this like into a little banner. We haven't really, you know, made it very far up in the mountains. If you saw our ink blender video, we, it looks kind of fun. What am I trying to say? We made it up part way into the mountains, but not, you know, a whole lot. And we're going to actually go further up into the mountains because where the snow stopped us last time, we're going to go past that quite a ways. So hopefully we can get through, which I imagine we can, or they wouldn't have called out for a locate. But you never know. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Again, I'm using some art glitter glue. And like I said, I'm thinking about layering. So let's just kind of layer this. And I want this to dry, you know, before I put the rest of my elements on here. But if you're looking for art glitter glue, I get mine on Amazon. I always have a link below. And if you are, I either get it on Amazon or I will get it on from the actual art. It's called artglitter.com from the actual website, because I picked up like a, oops, I forgot I wanted that kind of underneath. I picked up a gallon of it last time I purchased it, and that's been about a year or two ago. I still have well over half a gallon left. You just want to make sure that if you do buy like a gallon, that you keep it, you know, in a spot where it's not going to freeze. Okay, so one thing I'm focusing on is when I'm decorating, I kind of want it to be kind of higher up, because these are going to be like little shaker paper clips. So I want them to, like when I put in beads or whatever, I want them, because they're going to be down here. So anything I want to show, I need it to be higher up so it's not covered up, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's put that there. I want this one to look a little bit different. Maybe some of this tatting. It's a little bit bulky, but I don't think that's gonna, you know, be too much of an issue. So, but when you're putting things together, you kind of want to keep in mind stuff. Do you see her? Mm-hmm. Let's see. I was thinking I need to turn it like this, because I have a plan for this side. So I just want to kind of put that like that. I need something pink to go inside. Maybe I'll just use this again. I really like the darker pink. I think that's just really pretty. Okay, I'm just going to layer that underneath. Again, I'm just going to use some glue to keep it, you know, straight and flat. So we haven't heard anything else from the one company who wanted us to take over their locates for a month or whatever. Clint offered, you know, a few suggestions to them, and we're hoping that, you know, maybe they went that way, because, you know, well, we went from about, what, 5 or 10 jobs a week to about 60. So yeah, you know, it gets really busy this time of year. And that's just the ones on paper. That's not, what am I thinking? That's not the private ones, the ones who actually call us personally. So yeah, it's getting really busy, and it always gets busy this time of year. It'll slow down when it gets really hot in the summer, if it gets hot. And then it will be busy again until like November. So I'm going to try to keep keep making the videos for you guys. Let's use this lace this time. I think that is so pretty. And I like it because it's shimmery. I did get this, I think I mentioned it in yesterday's video. I did get this from Hobby Lobby. And I really like it. I think it's really pretty. I'm going to try to go ahead and put glue all over it. And then that way, when I put my shaker components in, they're not, what am I thinking? They're not getting caught on it. So I want to make this a little bit different. See if I have anything else that's pink. I have this, which is kind of interesting. Let's kind of look at that. See what I can do. Sorry, Clint's getting ready for us to head to work. He's doing all the paperwork and things like that. Which reminds me, I still need to do paperwork. I guess I'll do it tonight. I don't think we're going to have time. We need to be about 2 hours away by 9 o'clock. 8:30. Sophia's talking to Daddy now. Can you hear? This is just some, what is this? It's shiny, and then when you melt it, it kind of curls up. That's why I have a circle of it, because I was making like flowers. What am I thinking? What is that? I don't know. My brain is not working very well this morning. Okay. I think that might be okay. Maybe I do need some interest. Don't I have some more? Here it is. Just a little bit of, you know, music paper or whatever here. Just for a little bit of interest there. Okay, and the last one, we will be using our sewing machine for this. Maybe I'll kind of make it like that. That's kind of interesting. I do like this one. I think is really fun. But I don't want to, you know, too much alike. So let's see what we can do over here. Maybe I'll just kind of put some of this other lace. You can't really tell, but this is like a pale pink. Can you tell that? It's kind of, I don't know if you can really tell, but that'll be kind of fun. Just kind of layer some lace in here maybe. I think that'll be cool if it sticks. Like I said, I want them, you know, pretty well glued down. Let's see. And you know how you kind of think of an idea and you think, I don't know if this is going to work. Again, this is one of those. I'm not sure if it's going to work, so I guess it's kind of like a craft shoot for the most part. I mean, I do know that, you know, it's going to work okay. So, let's see. Let's kind of layer that. That's kind of pretty. Again, I'm just putting glue everywhere so it doesn't, you know, nothing gets caught under it. Okay, and then maybe we'll go ahead and just put some of this like that. That's kind of pretty. Can you guys hear the chickens, roosters? They're out there crowing, telling us that it's morning. That's kind of fun. And then let's go ahead and put this, but you know what? I'm going to cut it down a bit, or rip it down a bit. There we go. And I think we're just about ready to put our, to sew around the edges. So, okay, so I'm going to kind of clean up my mess and move to the sewing machine. So when I come back, we'll be in front of the sewing machine. So I want to, let me show you though what I'm doing. All I'm going to do is wipe down these plastic ones, put them on here, and then I'm going to sew around them. But I'll bring you back here in a minute, and with the sewing machine in front of me. Okay, let me grab my other one. Here it is. Kind of hard to see. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay guys, so let's see if I can show you guys this. I have you kind of down further so you can see me as I sew. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this plastic piece on here, and also I'm going to grab a piece of ribbon, about 6 inches long. I'm going to show you what I have planned. And I think I'm just going to do a straight stitch. But right here in the corner, I want this piece of ribbon. And what I did is it's about 6 inches, 8 inches, folded in half. So I'm going to put it right here. And then as I sew this, I'm going to just sew around 3 sides and leave the top open. So let me wipe off my plastic. Probably need a dryer sheet. It looks okay. It's kind of scratched up, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. And we're going to catch this ribbon in the plastic sheet. I'm not going to glue it down or anything. I just want to kind of go around it with my sewing machine. And like I said, this is the part I wasn't sure if it would work or not. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, let me grab my foot pedal. Okay, and now I just want to make sure that my plastic piece is, you know, all the way in the right area. And of course, I've already messed it up. Okay. Did I even sew it together? No. But since I didn't do a very good job sewing, I'll come back and do like a zigzag so I can catch the whole piece of the plastic. I tell you guys. Okay. So it just kind of shifted a little bit, but you know, we're going to make it work. I'm just going to flip it around. I'm going to change this to a zigzag and kind of zigzag around like it was an intentional mess up. Does that make sense? I should say an intentional embellishment. My bobbin is almost, not my bobbin, but my top part, my thread is almost empty. Okay, so that looks pretty good. If I can get it to untangle. Okay, I think I got it. So, can I show you guys? So see over here, I hadn't caught the plastic. I think it's fine now. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and do the other 3 the same way, hopefully a little bit better. This one I'm going to use this kind of dark pink. Again, I am just cutting it down and I want to fold it. And actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and stitch it first. Maybe that would help. I am going to move my stitches back to a single. And let's go ahead and stitch that, and then we'll come back with the plastic sheet. Maybe that will keep it from, my plastic from shifting. Let's see. A bit. Okay, I'm going to pull it out, grab my plastic sheet, and just kind of finagle it here. There we go. I think that's good. We'll see how we can do. I mean, you could do zigzag, you know, as much as you wanted to. Of course, this one's way down low, but that's okay. You know, you could do zigzag or fancy stitch, whatever you wanted to do. Okay. That looks kind of nice. There's Cubby's head. You guys know how he is. Bubba, you're going to have to move, sweetie. Okay, and I think, you know what, let's just use this. You can't see it, but it's just another piece of the really thin lace. We're going to go ahead and wipe off my plastic. Let's try it again and see if I can make it work this time. See if I can get one that's somewhat correct. I'm holding my breath so that I'm hoping my thread will stay enough. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so my plastic looks okay. Everything looks okay right now. Okay. I think I'm okay. I know it's better to leave my needle, you know, down, but right now I'm just trying to get this done. Okay. And the last one is this one. So I think I'm going to go ahead and use the dark color again, just because I think it'll bring out the darker pink on this one. So we'll see how that works out for us. This one's a little bit smaller than the other one, so I think it will work pretty nicely. Good thing is we're just about done with these, so okay, Michelle. I tell ya. I think I'm going to sew it real quick. Just kind of. I think for a little bit of a change, I'm going to go ahead and do another zigzag. We'll see how that works. See if I can get my plastic to stay where it needs to stay. And for some reason I did it totally backwards. I don't know. Or did I? I feel like I'm sewing backwards. Okay. Okay, so that main part is done. I'm going to just move the sewing machine for a minute. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of trim up anything I need to trim up. So I don't like to leave, you know, the threads, things like that. You can certainly do that if you like that look. I just like it to be trimmed up. Again, on this one, I'm going to go ahead and trim that plastic. just anywhere I feel like it needs it. Without cutting anything that's important there. Okay, that looks nice. I know I trimmed this one, but still looks kind of overly. So they say we're supposed to get some rain, I think, this weekend. So it keeps it's like yesterday was 77 and this weekend's supposed to be like back in the 50s or something. So we'll have to see. The weather this year is so nice. I mean, you know, I prefer the cold over the hot. And so does Clint. It just makes him feel better. The heat kind of drains both of us. And with him having that fibromyalgia, it really makes him feel horrible, the heat. So if we can have, you know, cooler weather here and there, we're happy. So, huh, honey?
Definitely.
Okay, so that looks pretty good. Now all we're going to do is just kind of stuff them and sew the tops closed. So what I did is I pulled out some beads. Here's some beads. Here's some little gems that are pink. And then some buttons. Sorry, that is really shiny. But let me take out some of these gems. I think when I put them in, I'm going to try to put them in, you know, right side up. Maybe they won't flip-flop too much. But they're kind of like little rhinestones. Can you see that? Kind of just little pink rhinestones. Just a couple in each one, and then just a couple of these little pearl beads, just because I had them and I thought that would be cute. And look at them, that one's a little bit bigger, so that's kind of fun. And a button. So I had some like white buttons I thought I would look through. Kind of. Maybe a white one. I might have a pink one, or a pink, you know, something else that's pink in this container. I saw this. I thought that might be fun. Not necessarily for this one, but maybe. It'd be kind of fun. So I'm going to call that one done, except for sewing across the top and turning it into a paper clip. So this is the fun part. Let's see, I do want some pearls in here. I may not put the rhinestones in, but we'll see. See what's in, you know, this little bead container. Anything pink that kind of stands out to me. Here's a little pink bead. Oh, I like that. There's a shiny. Might be more purpley. Let's see. But it's kind of fun to, you know, put other items in your shaker. Like last time I just put buttons, and I saw some other people who kind of did the same thing. Ooh, where's that? And I really loved how, you know, they did theirs. Put another button in. I just feel like buttons kind of bring it to a junk journal realm. That's cute. Okay, I've got 2 down, 2 to go. Let's see. That's kind of interesting. It's kind of different. It's almost red, but no. You don't know till you try, huh? I do want the pearls because I love the pearls with the burlap and lace. Didn't really. And I don't know how good these are going to be for shakers, but they look like shakers. But as far as actually being able to shake them, I don't know if, you know, that's going to work. What else do I have in here? I have this kind of bead. That might work. Just to add a little bit of pink. It's a little bit heftier. That's kind of cute. I have a couple of those. Let's put this one in too. I had one more, like this one. Oops. This is actually like a half of a bead, so that'd be perfect for a little shaker. And then, of course, I want a button. Ooh, look at this pink button, or pink something. That's cute. Okay. And then the last one, of course, I do want some. There it is. I can't see mine. The pearls. I really love the pearls. So. Here's a little teeny tiny pink bead. Let me see that. Teeny tiny pink. Let's see what else is in here. I don't know if I want that one. I do kind of like these darker ones, so they're a little bit bigger. And what's this? Stone. Put another one of those in there. That's kind of fun. And of course it needs a button. Actually, look at this. No. But you never know, you know. You kind of play with things you wouldn't think about using. Oh, here's a pretty pale pink. Let's put that in there. Okay. So now we're just going to sew them across. So, let me grab my sewing machine again. Bring you guys down. Okay. Close my thing or fall all over. Oops. Dropped everything on the floor. Okay, now all I'm going to do is just sew it straight across so that my little embellishment things don't, you know, fall out. So I think I'm just going to do a straight stitch, something simple, and I'll be done with these. And I'm just going to kind of do like an assembly line. I think. Let's see if I can get this in here without messing up anything. Okay, and then this one's down a little bit lower. Little one here. Oh, kind of might want to put it right there. Running out of thread. Trying to make it work though. Let's see. I'm just going to cut it. I'll deal with it later. Okay, let's move you guys back up. Okay, so now I'm just going to cut these apart. Hi, honey girl. Chloe's awake. She comes out before we leave for work, usually in the day. And then she will go back in before we leave, because she likes to just spend time by herself throughout the day. Well, and the little other ones will pick on her, so we don't like that. That's Daddy picking on her. She's telling Daddy, put me down, put me down. Okay. Okay, and the last thing I want to do, and this was my thought, is to tie these into little bows. Well, it's not the last thing. I still have to put the paper clip part on. But I was thinking how cute these would be just in a little bow. Kind of cutesy, like that. So I think I'm going to put just a hint of glue so they don't come undone. This glue does dry clear, so that's a good thing. So, and that's why I left them so long. The last ones I did, I did put a charm on it, but these, I wanted to try something a little bit different. But you could definitely put a charm on it if you wanted to. Oops. I tell you guys, I'm having issues right there. Oh, that's cute though, huh? I like that. Just put some glue on it. Keep it in place. And then this one. I think what I'm going to do is just put a little glue here, and then we'll kind of pull it into place. That will maybe help keep it there. I like that. I think that's really cute. And this one's a little bit bigger, but I think it'll be fine. Wasn't sure how the bigger one would look, but I kind of like that. That's really cute. Want it to look nicer. Kind of a little bit garbled. Okay, so I'm going to pull those out just a little bit further and put a little bit of glue, so maybe it'll glue in nicely. Do this one. That's so cute. Okay, so now we just need to put the back on. And let me show you guys really quick how to do that. This one, though, I'm going to go ahead and trim it down. It's kind of like a fun little dovetail. If you fold your ribbon, and just kind of cut it at a slant. For the most part, they turn out pretty well. Isn't that cute? What do you guys think? Sorry. Look how shiny it is. And then that'll have a paper clip on the back. So this one, I think I'm just going to do a couple of just kind of slanted cuts. This one. Oops. And then keep all your little scraps because we'll need them again. Or I'm sure we will. You never know when you're just going to need a teeny tiny scrap. So let me show you guys these. That one. Sorry about the glare. This one. I think those are fun. I love the, you know, stuff on the inside, the pearls and the buttons. Kind of fun. And then this one. Okay, so let me grab some paper. Let me see what I have right here. Ooh, perfect. So just kind of cut them down. They don't have to be, you know, they don't have to cover the whole back. So I'm just going to kind of cut them into squares, make sure they fit one of them. Some of them are a little bit bigger. So that one's going to fit. This one will fit here. Even this one I could probably use. Let's cut that one like here. And I need another one for here. I do like to use cardstock for this part just because it is a little bit thicker. And I really like that. Let me see what else I have in here. Some shiny stuff. Okay, I can use this one. For this one, cut it about right there. Perfect. And I'm just going to show you how to do these real quick. It's really simple. I'm just going to use my art glitter glue. Again, I just put on Paperclip. Go ahead and just glue all the way around your edges and your Paperclip. Sorry, you guys couldn't see that. And then we're going to just pop it down. You just want to make sure that it's facing the right direction. And this should work just fine even though it's on fabric. Should not be an issue. So this is the easiest part. And really, I don't think it was really that hard. Any of it was that hard, you know. It's a pretty fun project. You can use up your scraps and things like that. Little buttons, beads that are broken. I mean, that one was broken, but it was perfect for a little shaker. Like that. Like that. And if you didn't want to turn these into paper clips, you certainly don't have to. That was just my idea, as I was thinking, uh-oh, I need more paper clips because I'm trying to make up some embellishments before I start my, like the cover and the pages and stuff like that. So I kind of wanted to get enough. So I still need to make some pockets and some tags, I think. But we'll pull out everything maybe this weekend when I have more time. And we can kind of look through and see what we can, what I need to make before we do our journals, and that way the journals will come together really quickly. Okay. Aren't they cute? I think they did pretty well. With the art glitter glue, you just kind of need it to sit for just a second or so, just to kind of attach, and then I go back and just make sure, you know, that it is well attached. Because sometimes it kind of takes a minute for it to get a little bit tacky, and then it will attach. So that is, look what I did, I totally put that one on the side. So this one's going to be a side paper clip. Well, I guess it could be up also. Anyways, this is going to be a versatile one. You guys know how I am. I always do stuff like that. The rest of them are the way I had them intended. But this one I think looks okay like that as well. But if not, I can use it on the edge of a page. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Give it a try. Be sure and hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. I am putting up at least 6 videos a week right now. And give this video a like or a thumbs up. We really appreciate it. And we will see you guys in the next video. See you soon. Bye.